Hello again, this is Pretend Wizards with John.
How dare you start me first?
Roxanne.
How long has it been? Like 3 years?
I don't know, time is weird, especially now. Dana.
I got a bird tattoo.
Brittany.
I don't remember anything.
And Raphael.
I have a fetish for disappointing people after 2 years, so I am really excited right now.
Yeah, it's like everyone is like, oh, I'm just ready for like the most like heartfelt and epic and emotional ending ever. And no, guys.
It's just, wait, what were we doing again?
This is more for
Where
the
did I leave my keys?
for whatever weird person ends up listening to an ancient podcast after it's already done, so they just get to listen all the way through.
Yeah, for those people, this episode will be really weird. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, it's weird. Why is it they suddenly like don't know anything? Actually, is that really going to be?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, no, not
It's the same as it's always been.
It's,
Do we ever
Why did they
actually know
suddenly
anything?
not know anything?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, to be honest.
How many direct messages? Hey, did you guys actually plan anything? No.
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 Okay, so do you remember what happened last week?
I
Told you I was going to do the joke.
Yeah, because I just listened to those episodes. Well, actually, I didn't listen all the way through last week's episode.
Right. Well, by the way, for anyone who's listening now and for some reason might want to pause to refresh yourself, you should listen to the episode before the last one.
Yeah, because that one has sort of a discussion of a lot of things that happened. The last one, we just started a combat that we're going to continue now. And there was a little bit of talking in that one, but not nearly as much as 2 episodes ago.
Well, let's recap what happened. I know that you guys don't remember it, but you did listen back.
Yes.
So
A little bit.
what happened?
All right.
What happened the time before last?
Yes.
Before you were fighting?
So we got to the top. Senjur was there, the mad scientist who does evil experiments with fairies, and he had a large monologue about progress and unceremoniously got shot in the face by one Shira Snow because Shira used her special ability that lets her guarantee success on something.
Yeah, that was a whole fight.
I completely forgot about that, and when I listened to that, I was like, oh, listening to a big bad guy just get unceremoniously shot in the face and die, it's like, that was good.
It was good. I can't count how many times you guys have skipped a boss fight. In fact, I think it's most of the boss fights have not been done at this point.
So let's see. Then, we were like, well, this whole thing's still going on. Why is this happening? And it turns out that the entire thing was orchestrated by Krim. Essentially, he was using these bad guys because he wanted to join the fairy world back into the regular world because he had a long time ago made the mistake of helping to put them in the predicament they're in now, and he wants to right his wrongs of the past. And we were arguing amongst ourselves whether or not we wanted to go along with it because we're like, opening, a portal and like just merging these two groups together really quickly could be chaotic. And we were like, could we do it slowly? I'm not gonna go into everything that happened. You should listen back if you want like a 100%
I think that's
detailed.
enough, saying like the ultimate question, like the two sides of it. Mortimer Krim, bring everything back. That is like going to cause problems to the current status quo, and Moira's side is it's too dangerous.
Nothing at all. And so we were like trying to decide along a spectrum of that what we wanted to do, if we wanted to fall on one side, the other, or something in the middle.
The fight started. The machine starts activating, which I think that's what caused you to fall through the middle.
Yeah, Moira did something, I feel like.
Yeah.
Moira did something to
Morty
make
did
us fall.
something,
No, it was Moira.
So-
because
But
Moira
the
was
ground
like, I
went
gotta
away.
get rid of, different factors. Boom, boom, boom,
Right.
boom.
So you fell through the ground with the casket containing
Robespierre.
Thank you. I'm like, what's
Corn dogs?
Yeah,
Corn
dog.
dog.
The corn dogs have fallen down with you, and now you're just in a pile of corn dogs. And you guys don't agree, especially don't agree with Shira about what to do. But I think at this point, I don't know if you've had if you had a conversation at the bottom of the tower.
We did.
Or if you immediately got into a fight.
No. So at the bottom of the tower, I did talk to Shira, and I had said that because Shira was kind of on the hardcore end of agreeing with Moira and
Right.
saying, what's happened has happened, and now we just need to move forward, kind of thing. And I was talking to Shira, and I was like, just remember that your family was the people who were trying to bring these worlds together, and that they weren't murdered by fairies; they were murdered by people.
Yeah.
And then shortly after that, we started the combat with Thursday, who
Yeah.
is a orphan,
Well, I call them the days of the week or the working week. But so, yeah, I think where you guys ended up was the idea that like regardless of what you were going to do, you needed to get back up to the top,
Yeah.
Yes.
and the easiest way to do that is to work together. So you have to. You're in combat with Thursday. If people don't remember, his power is that he seems to just like. If you attempt to make an aggressive action on him, he swaps place with somebody else.
He like ninja logs, but the log is one
But
of
the
your
log
friends.
is another person, which is definitely better than just being a log. Okay. Sorry, I like accidentally touched the mic. So we
Oh,
are.
and if this episode sounds weird, it's because we don't have those mics. We're using the ones that we record live episodes with.
You haven't put the one filter on top of it in a while, so I bet that'll help.
We'll see.
Well, then we can start. So
Yes.
I'll paint the scene. So I believe, okay, you're all standing in, I think, a loose, like you're kind of all separated out right now. I don't think we definitely don't have the sheet of where you're positioned, but I don't know if we had that in the first place. Nope.
No,
So-
because we literally had a confusion about that in the episode. Because I used my reaction to stop John from shooting whoever ended up getting swapped places.
Oh,
And then you were like,
Right.
wait, can you do that? And I was like, I assume we're all standing next to each other because we were all like having a conversation with Thursday. But so now we are all standing next to each other.
Okay. Well, do you want
Although-
to do a map for it, or do you kind of want to?
Sapphire was under the blankets last time.
No,
Oh, no.
I got swapped
Yeah,
into
now-
Ragna's
yeah.
arms as a tapestry burrito.
Yes,
Ah,
correct.
And then I
And-
was freed.
And then you were freed, and how is we doing the thing that you're having poison poured in your mouth?
Shira went to pour poison in the I think we restrained
We
Thursday
restrained
again?
Thursday.
Oh, yeah. Because we were like, well, it's not really an attack, right? It's just a gentle pouring, and whatever happens,
You're
happens.
pouring of deadly poison.
It's
It's
paralysis
loving.
poison.
Yeah. That's non-lethal.
I mean, what if we put it in a capsule? What if we encapsulate it? Because then it's like, there's the attack is the dissolving of the capsule.
I mean,
Or put it in some wonderful food that they would enjoy to eat.
it is a way to win if you just like literally make it so that they can't attack you, and you don't need to attack them, and they can't stop you. That is a way of winning, if you
Yeah.
want to go for that.
No,
No. Okay.
I only support murder.
Okay. Yeah, that's great.
Orphans need to die.
Oh, yeah, all the orphans in the whole world. I hate them.
I mean, we have a good place to start. We already have an orphanage that we can.
No,
Start going.
I hate all the orphans in the whole world. Nobody
what?
remembers us. Nacho Libre.
Oh, that sounds
I haven't seen
familiar.
it forever.
I love Nacho Libre. Okay, so do you want a map for this fight? I don't. I feel like you're in close enough proximity. It's like
I mean, just put some dots on a piece of paper. Why not?
okay. Well, let's.
I want to be a heart, not a dot.
Okay.
Thank you.
You want to all be hearts, or is it just
Oh,
right?
I'll be a chevron, please.
What's the chevron again?
It's
a star?
Zigzag.
like the little, like, triangle that goes like
Oh, okay.
this.
no
Okay,
bottom.
so let's do
I want to be a
not
butt.
make fun of my maps.
I want to be
no.
diamond.
Okay.
gem shape.
I'm really simplifying like what's going on here. So I'm gonna do big corn dog in the middle.
Hell yeah.
I didn't realize that the corn dogs had fallen all the way down. I thought they were like floating.
No, they
In
fell all the
between.
way down.
Huh.
There was something weird about the thing floating up and down for a little while that I can't remember what it was.
Wasn't that was when we tried to like go
Is the corn dog
in
dead?
the
You want it to be a diamond?
if you jumped over like the banister of going up the tower, I feel like there was some weird area there. Where it's like
Oh, I don't remember that.
Oh yeah. No, the middle of the tower is like repeating forever.
yeah, and so I think we got
Yeah.
caught in there for a little while at one point, but we ended up like vine whipping our way out or something. I can't remember.
Yeah, you did find you did find with your way
But is the
out.
corn dog dead though? Like I don't remember.
Yes, I think so.
Someone I think
We killed him.
you killed.
Yeah.
Like
I just don't remember if the corn
I'm
dog
pretty
that's
sure,
fine.
I'm pretty sure
I thought
you
he
killed
was
the
in-
corn dog.
I thought he was in some kind of like.
weird state.
No,
Weird,
he's
like-
dead. I do know this specifically because when we were talking to Senger, it came up that he was dead.
Oh.
And he was like, oh, thanks for doing that for me or whatever.
Well, so basically, he was in a death-like state,
yeah.
and you guys thought that him being alive was kind of important for the portal to open, and so you killed him, not knowing that that was what was required for the portal to
Okay.
open.
Yeah.
That was me setting up a dastardly plan. So, who's pouring the poison down your mouth?
Shira.
Who do you
Shira,
think?
what's
Who
your-
else would do that?
I don't know.
I'm gonna do an X.
Okay, I was gonna do a butt. That'd be pretty fun.
No, you're not. You're edgy. You get an X.
Yes.
Ragna wants to be heart,
Yes.
so I'm gonna say Ragna's over here. It's like just if it makes sense, you know, it's the same symbol as your tramp stamp. Ragna's tramp stamp. Sorry, I just say you.
I was like, don't put me on blast. Don't let everyone know about my heart tramp stamp
know.
in real life.
It's tribal too. Yeah.
Raphael wants to be a
How
chef.
dare you?
I'm gonna say Raphael, you're here because you did, I think, throw something to like inhibit a shot, so you would have been like between.
Sure.
So I'm gonna say you're kind of in the middle. And then, what symbol do you want to be?
A flower.
Flower. What's your character's name again?
Pia.
Pia. Okay, so let's do.
Wow, she forgot Pia's name.
Pia Nesta Zinken's Dom.
Well,
How
that's
could
the
I even
problem. Is that
forget
last
that?
name?
That's fine.
Okay, and I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh wait, I have to do one for Thursday. I'll just do a T.
I think you should write TGIF for Thursday.
Yes.
Okay. Actually, I'll just do the symbol.
For Thursday? What's the symbol for Thursday?
No, the Tim Tot symbol.
Oh, but they're not part of the Tim Tot.
But it's a
Or
T.
are
I mean, yeah, they're technically not.
It turns out they're actually quintuple agents.
Okay.
I think I used
give me a
quintuple
little-
last time.
Ooh. Okay, so
So I was just like dominating.
yeah,
that
I hope this
spot.
sounds great on mic. It sounds really good. If you thought we got better at this with time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. No.
Okay, so
You know, with all this working from home and telecommunicating,
oh yeah,
we've only become more advanced in our
We
technology.
actually just took 2 years off to sharpen our D&D skills.
yeah, we
Uh-huh.
took 2 years to go into the mountains and meditate.
I was just rolling dice every day to make myself better at getting ones.
Just
So wait,
giant
where's-
steel dice.
Where's Sapphire Melody? What are you?
I'm over here with
Okay.
Shira.
Okay.
Wait, do we have a chevron and a diamond?
We got a corn dog.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
It's like 2 chevrons. Stacked on top
three
of each other.
chevrons.
Okay. So.
let's roll turn order.
Okay.
All right.
What do I use?
We roll a,
D20.
what is this?
Leave my weird dice alone, okay?
Dana has the weirdest
Give me
dice.
I have
on
the
planet.
weirdest freaking. I just bought one of the little tubes that had like a collection of dice, and they're the weirdest thing
There's
ever.
a D24 in there.
Yeah, I don't know.
A D30. One of the dice like
I rolled
shows
a
up on
3.
the edges.
I rolled a 4.
Damn, this is
A
good,
1.
good signs here.
We're getting out early.
Okay, yeah, get them out early.
Dana just bought a
8.
tube of rocks with some numbers stamped on them.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I rolled a 20.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay,
See,
so-
she's really been up in the mountains.
John,
training.
you got what?
4.
And
8.
Brittany. Okay, so we're gonna go Roxanne counterclockwise.
Yes.
Okay.
It's not because you rolled the lowest, it's just because you rolled lower than.
It's because
That's
she
fine.
Yeah.
hates you. That's why.
Okay, so we're gonna start with Roxanne. Are you still restrained, or like, did you just swap spots?
Even though I listened to the last episode, I could not tell you.
Okay,
I would
gonna
imagine
say-
you got
restrained. Do
free.
we think that Thursday just sat there like with their mouth open, waiting for poison to be poured in it? I assume they were restrained.
Well, you guys.
They weren't just like,
you
yeah, go
wrapped-
ahead, pour it in my mouth, I dare you, because we were
You
probably
like
going.
tried to, tried to wrap. You like threw something over.
I had pulled the tapestry down on myself,
Yeah.
and then I got swapped into Ragnar.
No, we swaddled Thursday.
You swaddled Thursday.
We swaddled Thursday in the tapestry because we were like, do we have anything to wrap him up with?
Oh.
And then we're like, you brought down the tapestry, and then Raphael went on to describe how to swaddle something. And
Thank you, Raphael.
yes.
Nope.
So I'm pretty sure he was swaddled, and then you tried
The poison.
the poison, and you got swapped, and now you're probably swaddled.
Okay, so I guess I
Swaddled
haven't
being
mentioned
fed a
yet
bottle of poison.
whether or not Roxanne is swallowed. Okay.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, so no, that's interesting. Like me saying that is actually an important point. Okay, so Roxanne, you still haven't gotten. Sorry, let me get back into characters. Sapphire Melody. You're still not used to the idea of suddenly teleporting, especially when you haven't willed it in any way. The whole world shifting, 10, 15 feet to the right does not help, especially when such a large structure as the trade tower looms above you. Suddenly having a different angle on it is disorienting, and you find yourself so shocked and put off that you barely have a moment to react to the cascade of minty fresh poison coming down on your face. I'm not even painting the scene because your character is just so thrown for a loop by this.
Yeah.
What would you like to do? I'm gonna make this a timed one too because it's so I'm gonna count down.
Enjoy being swaddled.
No! I'm gonna flail about.
Okay, you struggle. Roll a strength check against
Oh, geez.
who's holding?
Ragnar?
Ragnar?
Of course Ragnar's the one doing the whole thing.
Ragnar, roll a contest of strength against your target. Thursday's
Would I
ridiculous.
not know? Did I not realize that they had been
You have
swapped?
very, very little time. We're talking fractions.
I feel
of
like that there should be 2 rules. One rule for maybe real, because it's not like we would
I would
think
feel
this
a
isn't
change
possible
in
to
weight,
happen.
probably. Isn't she 9,000 pounds?
I'm
Yes,
heavy.
she's very heavy.
So wouldn't I be like,
At
oh,
disadvantage, maybe?
Sure, Ragnar, you can roll at disadvantage.
okay, so I roll twice and take the shittier number? you
Yes.
mean?
I
Okay.
get a -1 because I'm not strong.
This is gonna be very interesting.
Yeah, who will win, Ragnar at disadvantage or Sapphire Melody, who's not
11.
Okay, that's the winner.
I rolled a 19 -1.
Oh, okay, well 11.
strong?
is
You've already
you-
lost. What
okay.
have you? You have
Yes.
+5, right?
Yeah, so it's still a loss.
7.
And a
So
7.
yeah, okay.
Wow, you won a strength check.
Wow,
against
it's
me.
not that much. It's to wriggle. We're not breaking strength here. So, you immediately just reactively flip out and begin wriggling, and so now it's just flowing through your hair, adding that sparkly touch of. Oh yeah, it's a paralyzed poison. Your hair is set, it's the best hair gel you've ever used.
Ew.
your,
don't.
your hair is literally anime style stiff rock.
Oh, the
Beautiful.
wiki says you weigh 200 pounds, so you're still a couple of grapes to Ragna, but
Yeah, yeah.
still.
But heavier grapes.
Yeah. Oh, this tiny object in my arms got slightly more robust.
Yes.
Ragnar, just the object in your arm suddenly becomes much heavier and starts moving, and you are so surprised, especially by the fact that it seems smaller, that you lose your grip slightly, and that's why it misses your mouth. Now that you have a moment, even though you're just having a refreshing wash of paralyzed poison, you getting that nice jellyfish tingle on your lips. Like maybe you have to start drinking these. You notice that you're not swaddled or tied up. You're completely fine. I mean, you're being held by Ragna, but otherwise, you're able to wriggle like out of his grasp. And you look up, dripping with poison, to see just a tube, just a tall tube of tapestry waddling away from you guys in a different direction.
Truly a epic struggle.
Yes.
These last few battles.
What a terrifying opponent.
Ragna, put me down.
What? Oh, I'll just drop her.
Okay, Ragnar just drops you unceremoniously to the ground into the pile of poison potion beneath you, making sure that your clothes are properly starched.
I think I'm covered in blood too. I mentioned that last episode, but
What's the blood from?
I don't remember.
Oh,
Mystery
no,
blood.
I know what it was. When Senger died, you wanted to root around in his chest.
God, Sapphire!
Yeah, because you wanted his
What
heart.
an ignoble end.
And I was like, what the fuck are we doing right now? And you were like, I'm getting his heart. I do not care.
Yeah, and also because he had metal and wood parts of his body, and you were like, well, I'll just go through the soft parts and so you got freaking shoulder deep in Senger's chest cavity to take his heart out.
Oh yeah.
You spent so much time just oh no, Senger. Oh, and then you just shoot him in the face and root around in his guts.
Yeah, I need to collect the hearts of people who do wrong to.
Yeah. You just look like a Bloodborne character at this point. You are just covered from head to toe in unidentifiable fluids.
Where are my blood echoes?
I knew they were here.
Okay, so
It's still Roxanne's turn.
okay.
In fact, Roxanne is a full turn. You haven't done anything yet.
I'm just gonna what do I even have? I'm just gonna try to wipe the poison off my face with the edge of my skirt, I guess.
Okay, you just take part of your petticoat and just wipe a little bit. You think you got some of it off, but it was really more like you moved it from one part of your body to another. I mean, they are petticoats, so they can absorb a lot of liquid. I don't know that's a good thing, though.
No. He's going. He's over there, and I'm just gonna
Okay.
try shaking.
Yeah,
my
you're
hands
just
off.
shaking fluid off yourself, just making a puddle of stuff around you. It's coming off, to the degree that it can. You're probably gonna stay in this dress though.
How much poison was this? That
Oh.
it's I imagined a vial, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
consider vials to be pretty big,
Okay.
like the size of, I would say they hold the same amount of fluid as that coffee cup.
So just 12 ounces of.
And if you just
That's,
overturned that coffee cup on somebody, that would be a mess.
Oh, and Shira was not going to daintily determine how much she was pouring on this one.
Was it you? You were pouring.
Yeah, no, this was use the whole bottle. If they survive,
It
damn.
was like,
I
what's
have-
OD?
I don't remember if it actually happened. I didn't finish listening to last episode. Did Shira actually pour all those marbles on the ground?
Yes.
Okay, so
Oh, jeez.
is Thursday now going to have an unceremonious end because Thursday is blind in a carpet walking across marbles?
I forgot there
yes.
were marbles there. What is
Yes! End it! End it now!
Falls over,
Is this
knocks
really
himself
the way?
out.
Yes.
You're gonna deal with the first big bad you ever fought, the mysterious
Yes.
Thursday is gonna trip while
10,000
Hey,
marbles.
you know what?
Yes, an epic
this
amount
makes
of marbles.
John fucking carrying steel bearings with them everywhere totally worth it.
you've used those bearings, you certainly
The
justified
first
those
episode.
bearings.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and that's all that matters.
John was
This
like,
is
I'm
our
gonna take
way.
these bearings. That seems like a good idea.
You know, first episode, last episode.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You freaking. It's the
Bookended.
beginning, it's the end.
Perfect.
That's right. Thank you, John.
Okay, let's see. Okay, so so you all
Just so the listeners know, that was a bad roll. I'm assuming based on the face.
you like you're shaking yourself up. You point. You're like, oh, Thursday's right there. Like, and all of you like look over to see Thursday wrapped like a giant what's the name of taquito, like wobbling around, completely blind, just like a tiny little pair of legs at the bottom as they materialize above just a small pile of ball bearings. They try and waddle away. They make it like 3 feet miraculously without stepping on any of them. And then their legs come flying out from under them. They keel over and you watch as they almost do a complete flip. Or they would have done a complete flip if they weren't such a dang tall taquito. And the top of it slams into the ground and all of you, no matter how far you are from them, hear an audible crunching noise.
Jeez.
Thursday stops moving.
Oh.
We did it, guys.
Oh yeah!
Heroes.
Rip.
Can't wait to tear into their heart now.
I mean, they're not a bad person.
They got in our way.
They did.
Time to butcher them.
Now, should we just leave them and go? Should
Yes.
we check their pockets?
You took a stone that was like worn away in the middle out of their pockets.
I do remember, when they were holding it. I remember
Yeah.
going through.
Because you saw like lights on the stairs that would like grab you and put you back at the bottom.
Wait, you got the stone from Thursday?
Yeah.
I do not remember that. But it's funny. I don't want to say why. But that is a thing that you have, I guess.
All right, I'm gonna re-inspect that because I don't remember much about it.
Okay, so you pull it out of your pack. It appears to be very smooth. You're a druid, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk as though you know things about nature.
No, I don't. I'm not proficient in nature.
That was one of the jokes of the
So you're
character.
right. Okay, you have to roll.
I sense a
just gonna let you have
very
that.
Yeah, no.
tree energy coming off of this.
I rolled a 10, and this is. I don't get any proficiency because it's about nature,
There you
right?
go.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
so plus your wisdom?
Intelligence.
So plus 4,
Okay.
14.
I'm gonna say you know this extremely basic thing.
Okay.
So I was just gonna say it, but like, okay, you're just that bad at nature.
Yeah.
It's a smooth. It's definitely like a river stone. It's not even worn smooth. But yes, that's the basic knowledge. So it's definitely been like smooth, like worn smooth by passing water. Nothing appears to be like its material. It's just an average rock you find in any stream. However, it has a hole worn through it. You see no markings of any tools having done so. It's more like somehow this rock just fell in such a way that a hole was worn through it by the same river that smoothed it out.
Okay. And I found it on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Did you pickpocket them?
I think I checked their pockets when Ragnar was holding them.
Yeah.
That seems familiar to me.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, that was a good thing to do.
Yeah. I'm gonna rub it.
It's smooth. It's nice.
Ooh, nice.
Polished rocks, good texture.
Finger through the hole.
I think maybe Lolani went looking for one of these at one point.
You might have.
I know what it is.
You know what it is. Well, you can say it out loud if
Yeah.
you want.
If you look through it, you'll be able to see fairy stuff.
Ooh. I'm gonna look through it.
So I don't think anything would change. Yeah, nothing changes.
Uh-huh.
Last time when you looked at the staircase going
Yeah.
up, there were little lights all around that would like reach out and grab you or touch you and move you back to the beginning without you
Yeah.
noticing.
Right.
And I remember in the last episode you saw that happen.
Okay. So I'm gonna look towards the stairs. Are they still there?
You're still there.
Okay.
I wonder if you can avoid them if you know where they are.
There is a fairy thing in the area if you know where to look.
Just
I'm gonna look up.
There we go. So you look up, and in the air, you seem to spot like just some sort of like just like ribbon of disturbance in the air that seems to loop in on itself. You spot like a few bits of like masonry and like just things that had fallen with the same with you that are like caught in it, like moving up and down.
Okay. So what do you guys want to do? How are we going to get up?
I mean, there's a staircase.
There's a staircase, but we have to get to the door again.
Also, I feel like if we take the staircase, we're gonna have. I don't think we're gonna be as lucky with everybody else, and they're not gonna burrito themselves to death.
That's true, but you also didn't use many of your like compatriots. Like you kind of avoided using a bunch of them your first time through.
Yeah, but isn't there a way we can just
We
go
could-
back the way we came?
We could check the servant's path again.
Maybe they'll have like cleaning stuff, like water that I can get rid of this, and gesture to my arms and
That's
face.
a little on the low end of our priorities right now, but we could grab it if we see it, Sapphire.
But
If you get, I mean, there is a. These were parties. I'm sure there's like a bowl of like.
Punch.
Punch. Do you want your dress to be pink?
Yeah, you could be pink for the last fight. Costume change.
Costume change, just wet with
Oh,
points in my costume.
I'm going to.
Can't you create water?
I
You
have
do it.
shape water as a cantrip.
So does Shira as a free action.
Yeah, I can make infinite water because I put water in
Oh,
that
you
jar.
can make water?
Yeah, I have that canteen. That's
Oh,
filled with
the- yeah,
water.
Oh, just pour water.
I'm not going to.
Oh, okay.
you did half of
Can I
this.
pull water out of it with shape water?
It's sealed, so no.
I'm not going to let you do anything.
It's not that
I'm
much.
not helping you at
It's
all.
not that much water, actually. So like,
Does the poison count as water? Can I just pull it off? Shape it off.
I don't think it does because I feel like shape water would be so much better if it was any liquid.
Yeah.
I think it would say any liquid.
Yeah.
Shira's power is any liquid.
Yeah.
Well, it has to be any liquid that's not magical because I can't pull.
Oh, you're right.
I think I can't pull liquid of other people because I was like, oh, can I cut people and then pull their fucking blood out of their
Yeah, it was
bodies?
like, yeah.
No blood bending.
Yeah, no.
I mean, you can blood bend, but not like to just pull the water out of someone's body.
Just turn everybody into jerky.
So, I'm just gonna like, so like you're at the bottom floor. There was a party down here. There's like a large spread of just, it's at this point been like partially like collapsed, so some of the legs have taken some damage. So there's a large spread of like food and drink, and you see among it like, it was probably at one point a large like glass bowl with ice in it to keep the fruit in it like fresh, and now it's just like a bunch of like apples bobbing in water.
Okay.
How many sorry.
No worries.
I'm gonna start like rinsing off my hands and maybe like use a nearby cup to just like rinse
Okay.
myself a little bit.
You managed to get yourself as clean as you probably could in this situation. You're wet, which is not fun, but you're definitely less. You were wet before, just in a really gross way. So yeah, you're reasonably clean now.
How many floors are there?
There are 5 floors.
I'm wondering if we can like use the thing that's like having things float up and down as some kind of like slingshot where we like get up in there and then like hold on to one end.
The
Just
problem
like a
is the middle
platformer.
does not allow passage anymore.
I thought it might have been
But we
like
could
how
just
gravity
blow up the
works.
middle, right?
What you I mean, if you have a way to blow up a metaphysical force that exerts spatial control,
Maybe
yeah, go for it.
I have a
but
jar of pink water.
Sapphire Melody, do you want me to dry you off by like holding onto your ankles and just spinning you around like a salad spinner?
that might be uncomfortable, and I'm still kind of wet. So if I slip, I might get injured.
Accidentally let her
won't let
go.
go.
You might
Is there
accidentally
any
splatter
way we
Sapphire
can use
Melody.
one of our friends to expedite the process?
Who's
of
the
getting to
latest
top?
one? I'll
okay,
just throw
what
Pia
friends
up
do
the
you have
middle.
left?
We've got Belle.
Belle,
We've got Belle and Belle and Campana come as like a.
they're there.
Yeah.
I think they're partners. So
Which they have their little bells, which I was thinking about using against one of the people, but they seem to have fallen on their face. I don't know if we can ride the little bells to the top. Like,
Little bells are people, though. They're like.
we
You're
can
just
ride the little bells to the top. I want a bunch of little tiny bells to carry me to the top.
They're just named after bells. That's how their like military organization is structured.
Well, can we have the military bells attack the center thing?
What are they attacking? Like you're telling them to fight the wind, basically.
Okay, so let's just continue inventory here.
Okay.
We've got Bell and Campana. MacGuffin has not came yet.
My Warforged friends.
Warforged friends. Did
Pal.
Pal come? I don't think Pal.
I think Pal did come.
Did you already call?
Yes.
Oh, I think he helped during the party.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Odette helped on the stairs at one
Odette
point.
helped you get through the part where you got like pinned against a
Yeah.
wall by a pretty large amount of.
Yeah.
So I think that's it then, right?
We have
You-
a Blarney stone.
I don't
mirror.
think you've called for. You haven't called for
Pal.
No.
That was your date.
No.
Captain MacGuffin, or did you already
Yeah,
say
I
that?
already said
Yeah.
MacGuffin.
Okay,
Yeah.
you haven't called for, the thieves that tricked you like 60 times in a row. My favorite troubleshooters.
That we like did
Sorry.
wrong
It was-
to a
Yeah.
lot.
Sweets?
Honey and Sweets? Jack Honey and
No,
Sweets?
it's
Oh yeah,
No, we
well,
called
them
them.
too.
they're outside. Yeah,
what are they
The
called?
crows?
the crows.
Yeah.
Yeah, you haven't called the crows yet.
Can we scale the side? Like if we're
We talked about this last time.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean if you want to try,
How high is it?
it's very. I think I've said something absurd like 200 feet
2
tall.
million feet.
Damn.
Because I was thinking I could use the depths to make like climbers picks and then climb the side.
I mean, you could also
Like
just
free,
there's a giant
like
motor
free
around it, right?
form
Just-
climbing.
Free, yeah, just free climb it.
Yeah.
I've done some free climbing.
I hope
did
you
a bad
guys have
job.
been able to hear Raphael this whole time because he didn't have his mic next to
I
him.
mean, you can hear me. Otherwise,
Okay.
Raphael can tell.
Yeah.
like, no, it definitely probably was quieter than it should have been, but not unaudible. Sorry about that.
No worries.
You're loud.
So I
enough.
mean, if you want to examine the outside, you can. You haven't checked it
Yeah,
yet.
can I check that? I want to see if I can climb it.
Okay, Shira, you like jog over to the main entrance and like pull open the main gate. As you do so, spotting like a contingent of ne'er-do-well adventurers, each sort of shadier and odder than the last, holding a perimeter around the tower with a very familiar large shark person and tinier tiefling person like barking commands to them, holding back a massive throng of people. High above you, as you turn and look, you notice that the sky itself has gone dark with roiling purple clouds that move constantly, except for directly above the tower itself is a small circular hole into the sky, or it should be a hole into the sky because right now it's just a hole.
Yeah.
As you look up the side, you notice that the side of the tower it wouldn't be a normal free climb anymore. As you watch, ghosts of things seem to grow from the walls. Great trees, massive vines, larger than skyscrapers, with flowers that contain structures that no flower has. Slowly they seem to fade in and out, flickering against it. As you look out over the city, you see the shadows of great trees, taller than any buildings even in the metropolis of Atla. The seas teem with life. And you see the small glittering specks of ghosts among the clouds themselves.
Okay, so there's like objects like appearing and disappearing on the side of the building.
Yes, quite a lot.
What about on the interior?
You were just in the interior.
Yeah, I'm
That
just saying,
wasn't-
like, because it's like It's like an empty spot in the bottom, and then because there's floors above us, right?
So the structure of the Capitol building is you have the central area,
Yeah.
which is where you spent most of your time.
Yep.
Then you have the inner wall. Then you have a hollow space, which is where most of the like servants move through. And then you have the outer walls, which is very thick.
Yeah. But there's no like if we look up.
Yeah, no, it's not like a bunch of floors with a giant hole down the center
Yeah.
of
Yes,
it.
it is.
It is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm saying.
we have said that like many times.
Yeah, what I'm asking is, can I scale that hole
Which hole?
in the center of the building?
You can attempt to, but I feel like I've suggested already that like, well, first of all, scale is difficult to say because like, the texture would be like floor, like
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to get around the floors.
like then here like.
That's what
no,
I was-
there's a hole. There's a hole in the middle, but it's like
Yeah,
you
no,
would
as
have
in
to
you-
walk. You have to climb up the walls and then underneath the next floor.
Yeah,
and then
we get.
Yeah. That's
But the problem with that, first of all, you still wouldn't skip any of the floors by doing that unless you set up a rope.
Yeah.
And then second of all,
The
is that
weird
the
stuff.
fact that the middle repeats for eternity if
Yeah.
you move into
it'd
it.
be easier to climb outside in theory.
In maybe.
All right, let's maybe move to the next floor rather
Yeah.
than trying to find a way to get around it.
All right,
Okay.
I'm gonna try to pass through the doorway using the little eyepiece to see where I'm going. The
Okay.
rock.
So, Pia, you step over to the stairwell and you see the odd sort of like section of like carpet that you know is not carpet. And as you put the like it up to your eye like a monocle, you see all the tiny like little grasping hands growing like moss from the carpet. And you stride forward. Every so often the hands try and sort of like grab you and turn you around, and it's very annoying. But you know you can see where to go, so it doesn't really like.
Can
mess with you at
I
all.
try following? Like do a like landmine walk in the footsteps thing? Oh, like you know what I'm saying?
Yes, I do know what you mean. So Dweezil, you try following behind with Pia, and you just find yourself back at the start, and Pia is already on the other side.
Can I toss the stone through?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
So
then
with this method, if all of you want to, if there's nothing else you want to do in this area, you can move forward.
Let's get out of
I
here.
think we
Yep.
want to move on.
Ryan is
Yeah.
moving on.
Yeah. I'll move on.
Tom, are you moving on?
Oh, 100%, yes.
Okay.
Before we leave, though, how does it look with the troubleshooters outside?
It looks like, you mean with
Jack Honey and Sweets.
Jack Honey and Sweets, they're working hard to keep like the situation in control, but they don't appear to be like losing control.
Okay. Well, I was just
and if
thinking
you-
about telling them to move into the center since it's obviously cleared now.
If you want, you
So
like
they got-
you can see them. You can walk
Yeah,
over.
it's
and
a better
talk to them.
defensible space inside of the center than it is outside because they're being swarmed from all sides versus one like choke point.
Go talk to
So
them.
yeah, I'll tell them when I'm outside, like, hey, the inside is clear. You can use it
I
to
gotta
defend.
bring my jersey back. I haven't done it in so long. I'm trying to think if I can.
Do you remember what they sound like?
Yeah, it's just got a Jersey accent, like, which I haven't done in years at this point.
Now you can break it in now. Live.
Yeah.
Hello, it is me, Jack
Hello,
Honey and Sweets.
I am Jack Honey. Oh, hey, what's up, Chief? How you doing? Yo, we got everything set up down here. No, ain't nobody getting through us.
Well,
You see that guy over there? You see him pushing? Sweets. And Sweets just grabs the guy and tosses him in the bay. We on this.
I don't have time to waste. There's a better secure location inside so you can funnel them in.
You want us to move the crowd, Chief?
I want you to be more secure so that you can defend this tower easier.
Yeah, there's some
need-
weird shit
I need to
going
go.
on
I don't
here.
have time.
I'm not defending
gonna
there's
walk
no
away.
ghost plants. Get like a ghost gardener or something out here. You know a ghost gardener? Okay, so you walk away. Jack Honey and Sweets are probably gonna move everyone indoors, which is probably a good idea because if anything bad happens at the top, like it'll fall down outside.
Yeah.
So, you head back inside. I imagine you join the group
Yeah.
of people
Well, it's
going
while
back
these guys
up.
are like doing the thing, and then
Yeah,
I'll
yeah, you're
follow
just the
suit.
last person to go up.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are. This is my tablet's totally gonna die. Like, 'cause it has really huge like electricity requirements. So you are on the next floor. I need to keep track of which days of the week you have dealt with. This is a lot here. Okay. So that So you've dealt with Thursday. You had a weird expression going on.
What? I mean, I was just listening while not looking at it.
Oh, okay. So you are on the next floor. Trying to remember, like, let's see. So Thursday, cross out.
I take my stone back from Shira.
Okay. Friday. Oh, Monday.
Do I give you back your
I
stone?
kicked you in the
Shira,
shins.
don't be like that. No one's gonna want to hand you things if you just steal everything that's handed to you.
Lead me down the bottom floor.
We're towards the end of the game. I don't need to fucking worry if they hate me.
Shira, you've like gone through like 300 life or death situations with these people. Monday, Tuesday,
That's why
Wednesday.
it's
Just a
open
rock.
door.
You know, it's not that important. It's okay.
That's like saying flying rowan isn't important because it's just a twig, like a tree. Okay, so you are on the next floor. I'm trying to remember the qualities of this floor as opposed to the one immediately beneath it. First floor is...
Didn't this one have the grass in the middle, I think?
No, that's much higher up.
I mean, I feel like it was just a little bit nicer.
Yeah.
It was just a little bit nicer of a party on the second floor.
I don't think anything...
It was like
weird.
basic bitches on the bottom floor, and then like a little bit nicer on the next floor.
Right. So yeah, I think there was the whole thing of each floor being progressively more weird, but I think the next floor up is just nicer.
Yeah.
Like, okay. So,
Is this the one we busted through the wall? There's one of the floors that we busted through a wall to get through because we were just like, fuck that gate thing.
I think it was the. Was that the second floor?
I don't know.
I think it was the
Maybe the third?
floor.
I think it might have been the second floor.
Because the first floor you managed to get.
Yeah.
Our invitations let us pass.
Your invitations
Yeah.
let us pass. And then I don't know if the floor after that you managed to get another invitation up. Like you got it in a natural way?
I think we did. I think we talked to someone. I'm
Because I
pretty
wasn't sure if you didn't figure it out. Like, and so,
One floor we went through the servants' quarters.
yes.
And then
one floor
we busted through.
was. Did we get through by Sapphire getting into that coffin thing?
Oh, yeah.
Or?
That was how you got to the last floor. So you got
Yeah.
to the fifth floor through the through the black, like, coffin murder
yeah.
embalming carriage. And I'm trying to remember if by the second floor you had managed to like actually do the puzzle the way it was supposed to, or
Weren't we just supposed to act happy and vacuous for that?
that was
second?
the third floor. Is happy and vacuous.
Okay, that wasn't the second floor. Well,
Second floor is just like higher up people, but not that high up. You just I think needed to convince someone to give you their letter.
yeah, that might have been it.
Maybe I did get like a wing or something, like off a
Well,
bird person.
Oh,
You know
that
what?
was not
geez.
this one.
I
know
think
exactly
that
what-
might have been the case. We might have just gotten somebody else's invitation, but would that mean we could still go through here? Why would it have changed?
Well, depending on if there's a day of the week.
I mean, it
here,
might be
that's-
standing there trying to
Oh,
block
no, I mean,
us,
if you
but-
still have the invitations, you can just walk. Like, you only have the first two floor.
Yeah, I'm assuming
Yeah.
that it's not going to be the mechanic that we dealt with last time, but it's going to
Yeah.
be a fight.
All right,
Yeah.
full speed ahead.
Okay, so you would full speed ahead right into the next floor, but standing between you and the stairs is a dark cloaked figure of indeterminate, like, gender, size, level of build, a coat of dark fabric with glints of matte metal underneath. Their head is a large, elaborate mask, long-necked and colorful.
The giraffe.
Yep. So if you remember who this is and what their power is.
Wednesday.
What's their power?
I don't know. Do you remember?
Of course I don't remember. I hit them with my axe.
Okay, Ragnar, you just want to run forward and hit him with your axe?
Wait, maybe I should remember what the power is first. Maybe
Nah.
it's like immune to axe or something.
Well, then
Recoil
You're
damage.
fine. just hit him with the axe.
I feel like we ran into this person in like some kind of lab in the old
I thought the
sunshine.
giraffe was
Sunshine place.
when at the medic tent.
Yeah, I think I fought the
Raphael's
giraffe.
the one who's got it.
Why don't you just tell us?
Yeah, you should probably just you're literally trying to get us to
come
remember things from
on.
years ago. Come
We're
on.
still playing the game.
Yeah, but we need a little help to just literally remember what
Okay.
fucking happened.
Zoe has gone from
It's
being
a
both.
puzzle to remember.
Zoe went from like being incredibly honest about shit to then being like, no, I remember being a
That
motherfucker.
was off mic. I mean, if we still want to do the whole like question like post-mortem thing, we can. Where I'll be like super honest about everything. But yes, you fought Thursday in the medic tent.
I wasn't there, so that was.
That was
was me.
Ragna,
I fought Thursday as well.
Ron,
Yeah, and then I guess Shira too.
I think.
I thought you were with me,
Roxanne.
Shira.
Yes, it was.
No,
it
I
was
was-
you.
Maybe I
Which
wasn't
me
with.
wasn't.
No,
We were fighting a day of the week at the same
It was
time that they
Sapphire.
were.
Oh, we
Melody.
were. Because you were fighting him outside.
Yeah.
It was Sapphire Melody because you did something very violent.
Oh yeah, I did. I remember that.
So do you guys remember this fight at all? You want me to just recap that?
Wait. So
recap.
it's the person who can issue basic commands to people.
It's
I
the
think-
person that
the puppets.
they
Yeah.
like make like copies of themselves over regular people.
Didn't we already fight them in the tower?
No, they were. All of them were at the top, to be clear.
No. We
We
had
didn't-
a part in the tower where I remember there was like
At the top, Senjur was defended by some of the puppets. That's why we couldn't hurt Senjur.
Yeah.
So we got to the top, and Senjur started monologuing, and me and Shira both tried to shoot Senjur, and two of the puppet people jumped out in front of the. Ooh.
I thought there
in
was like
front.
a whole army at some point.
Yeah, but
Okay.
my point is that we didn't actually fight them directly.
Right.
Like all of the days of the week were here before, Dana.
Right. So when you fight Thursday, a bunch of people around you will become copies of Thursday, and also follow like.
Wednesday, you mean?
No, I think it's Thursday. Wednesday.
We just
somebody
fought
else.
We just
Thursday.
thought there's.
Oh, you did fight Thursday. Sorry, I'm trying to remember. I think it's Friday. No, Friday's the bird.
Well, when the giraffe, if we just say when you fight the giraffe,
Tuesday is the giraffe.
Of course. Are there any people around for Tuesday to puppet?
You don't see any.
Okay, I hit him with
it's
my
gonna be
axe.
us. We'll be the puppets. We have too strong of wills for that.
Yeah, I have a strong will.
You have a
Okay,
very strong
try to
will.
fucking puppet me Tuesday.
Okay, so Rag, you're just gonna stalk forward and slam.
You
This
know
fool
what?
down
I
with
feel
an
like
axe.
somebody's got to start this shit. I'm
Yeah.
gonna just
And
go
you know,
for
if it's
it.
gonna be anybody, it's gonna be Ragnar.
It's gonna be me. I'm so tired of
You're
the
just
masks and the days.
You're
and-
just like I went through life just dealing with everything directly, and this whole thing, nothing has allowed me to just kill it, except for dealing with the other troubleshooters, in which you almost killed them instantaneously.
Yes, I did.
So Ragnar, you're sick of it. You're sick of everything. You're sick of the illusions of magic, of talking. You just stalk forward, pull out your.
Oh, I go. Wait, before you do this, we're friends, right? I'm just trying. I think I did try this last time too, but I'm just hoping that one of these people ended up my friend, because I switched relations, so somebody that I was my enemy had to be.
Somebody somewhere.
Okay, so Weasel, you're like, wait, watch this. You're like, I'm pulling out the finger guns.
God.
So you pull
Yeah,
out your
just
finger guns,
rapid fire.
and you're just winking, all eyes, just winking, like, yeah. Doing the head nod, pulling back. Mm-hmm. What's up, buddy? Thursday does not react to that.
Okay, you go ahead, murderer.
Okay.
I thought we might have been tight, you know.
Ragnar, roll to hit.
And you get 2 attacks, don't you?
I do get to
Yeah, at this point, you're all pretty beefy.
That's a 10.
Plus your like
been a
proficiency
while.
bonus and your strength bonus. It should be all written as one number on your front sheet.
I wrote +8 to hit,
Okay.
Yeah. So there you go.
so 18.
Okay. That hits. Do you want to attack a second time?
Of
Wait, can't we see what happens with the first attack before you? Don't you want to
Yeah.
see what happens before you
Do
just
you want
swing
to
your
see
sword
how you
again?
just killed Pia?
Is that how? Do you normally just attack and
No,
then
you just attack twice.
But no, you
No,
could,
actually, I
you could
actually
just
don't know that.
decide because
Like,
you
if
could
I wanted
you could
to not-
hit with one, and then if it kills somebody, you could be like, okay, I used my second attack
Yeah,
this way.
that makes
Isn't
perfect.
You're not
Isn't that-
forced to just be like,
that-
nope.
Well, John, you're thinking like magic where
No,
you like
that's
declare
it's
attackers.
literal cleave rules.
No, this is just 2 attacks.
No, it's just 2 attacks.
Barbarian, 2
Barbarians
attacks.
2 attacks at this point.
Yeah, but you have when you attack in magic. Fucking Jesus Christ. When you attack a
No, you-
target.
You don't have
And
to
then
use all
you
your
can-
attacks though.
I think you do resolve your attack before you attack again.
Yeah.
I've never done that in
I'm
my
gonna do
entire
that
career of
because-
No,
magic.
no, because
Because I don't think people are like they wouldn't just be like I'm.
you can use this is not cleave.
Well, you
this is
take
just
skills to do like I attack person, then shift my attack to
no,
another
no, no,
person.
no,
No,
no.
you don't.
Because fighters and barbarians just get multiple attacks.
Yeah, you roll two dice to do
No, no,
two
no.
attacks.
You can attack one person, use part of your move action, and then use your second attack.
Yeah, you
Yeah, that sounds right.
can.
You can attack multiple different people. You just have
Okay.
more attacks.
Yeah, that's
Let us know on Twitter if we're incorrect.
Don't do that.
They don't. Trust me, we're always incorrect. That
We
would
will
just
have
be-
burned
the
the
other-
entire recording
well,
studio before we get that information.
the other
Yeah.
thing is it's just up to Zoe, whatever.
Yeah, and
she
I'm
wants
gonna
to
say
do, so
like
it
to
doesn't
me,
matter.
I don't think like I know that it's a very short period of time, but I
Yeah.
do think that you resolve the attack first. So you hit, roll damage
6.
plus 4.
I also think I can roll again.
You have a 2-sided weapon, so you hit. Check what your damage is.
Do you have
literally
advantage?
just
I think only when she's raging.
Oh, that would make sense.
Can't wait to see how sneak attack.
I feel like we don't want to push these damage numbers up. Who knows what's gonna happen?
I guess.
Just fucking explode characters instantly.
Congratulations, you've killed Shira.
I thought it was like once a turn I could like roll again, but I guess we'll just see what happens, right? Okay. So what did I roll?
It's an
6?
exploratory axe.
Yeah, an
murder.
exploratory axe. Is it +4?
Yeah.
For damage,
Your
yeah.
strength.
Okay, so 10.
Okay. So you like bring the axe down on Tuesday. You have to aim pretty high too, because their head's really up there.
It's okay. I'm tall.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. You are pretty tall.
I'm 6'8".
Oh yeah, you're really tall.
You're no giraffe.
I forgot you and Shira's height battle.
I forget. Is Shira 1 inch taller?
No,
Or
fucking Brittany's 1 inch taller than me because she's changed her character after I changed mine.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you cleave down right through the middle, from top to bottom, from crown to crotch, and your axe embeds itself in the ground, shattering the like stone, throwing bits of shrapnel that seem to like cut further. You watch Tuesday is not moving and then falls apart into 2 pieces.
Oh.
Underneath, revealing a person dressed in a fine suit.
Ooh, so fancy.
My lady!
Are they in 2 pieces?
Yeah, they're in
Fine
2
suit?
pieces, so it's kind of 2 people.
So it's a 2-piece suit.
So it's a
Ah!
so it's a person like split in half.
Yes.
Can I see like their organs? Like what the?
Oh
fuck?
yeah, it's everywhere.
Ooh.
Oh, so I just killed a person.
Well, I mean, wasn't that the point?
Well, I meant like
The wrong person.
the wrong person. That this was just a dude.
I mean, unless Tuesday was wearing a fine suit,
So this was just a doppelganger.
maybe.
Or they had like this.
I did it, guys. Let's
Good job.
go.
Well, I start up the stairs. I'm like, well, this
Yeah.
seems fine. All checks out.
Zoe's joking.
No, we don't need to stop the podcast. This is premium content.
Zoe
I
literally.
try and like drink water when other people are talking.
Bad
Mistake.
idea.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
So yeah, I just head up the stairs. Good job. I look around. Do I see anybody else standing around? No.
Yes, you see what must be around like 20 different copies of Tuesday.
Where were they before? We looked around and you said nobody was here.
They're just suddenly here now. Like literally, there is no aplomb.
Is it one like the dragon head thing? You chop one off and like 20 more pop up.
All right. Well, you grab this end of the rope. We'll just walk around the whole bundle and tie them together. And
Okay.
Start
So
murdering
let me
them.
finish setting up. With no aplomb, with no sound, even no visuals. One moment there is nothing, and then the next moment, in between blinks, in between thoughts, between recognizing the world and the milliseconds that you do not register change, there is suddenly 30 figures in this room staring at you from opposite sides, dressed in the same outfits, wearing the same staring, colorful giraffe masks.
Pia, use the
And
thing.
none of you.
Yeah, I
okay,
was
here
thinking
you
the same
go.
thing, too.
Yeah, I
You
was just
turn
waiting.
to Pia to call for her to use the thing. You don't see her. None of you see each other.
What if we just asked a question that only Tuesday would know?
Gonna yell, "Fuck you, Shira!"
this would actually be a good opportunity for you to call your friend.
Belle?
Yeah, because there's a lot of people and there's a lot of
A lot of bells to ding.
bells.
Yeah.
They just all hold down one person and then we just walk away.
Well, I was gonna look through my thing anyway. I was just waiting for you to finish. So,
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Pia, you pull you pull the rock circle thing up to your eye, and you look around the room and you see it appears to be a lot of the party goers you saw earlier, sort of like standing unnaturally rigid. And you also see your friends. They've moved from where they were. And that's it. You don't see Tuesday.
Okay. Should we roll for order or no? Or are we in combat or no?
Yeah, you're in combat now. We can just use. You want to use the same order, or do you just want to? Yeah, let's roll again. Let's roll again. Everyone roll for combat.
Motherfucker.
I got a 10.
12,
John, you will maybe need to switch dice here.
5.
13, 14, 15. 15 total.
I also got
Oh, do I have to
5.
add thing to it?
You would add the initiative bonus?
Yeah, initiative bonus. Your dexterity bonus, basically.
Yeah, it's just your dexterity bonus.
Oh, don't I have advantage?
I got
on-
13.
I got 6 technically with my dex bonus.
You might
Do you
have an
advantage on
initiative rolls.
There's a perk for it.
It's been so long.
It should be under your perks if it's anywhere.
Listen, I have like 6 sheets of paper here.
Jesus.
I think I can re-roll my initiative. I'm pretty sure.
It's like
Cunning action.
cunning action is a free action that you can take. They're like free
I don't
action
remember.
rogue
I remember I
stuff.
could do it.
Yeah, cunning action is like a free action.
Uncanny dodge. No, I'm trying to remember the rogue.
I know.
hobbies.
I think I can.
Oh, I do. It's
I
called
just don't
Feral
remember.
Instinct. Advantage on initiative is what it says.
Please roll an advantage.
It's gonna be like a 1. It's a 20.
Okay, well Ragnar's going first.
Well, I mean, I just went. I just had a moment there, so if somebody else.
Well,
wants
you're
to,
feral.
that's fine. I am very feral.
Being feral comes with a lot of problems, but in this one case, this is where you're really on top of the world.
I don't even know what I would want to do though.
Reach out with
Well,
your
you
mind.
can always not take your turn. You can always delay your turn and let the next person go. And you can say
I
till
mean,
when you want to
should
delay
we
it.
try to just
there was only one and it wasn't the real one. Like, do we think the real one is just like hiding somewhere? Like, do we really think that the real one is just standing amongst them?
Well, it seems
Do
like
they-
according to the thing that Pia looked through, the answer is no.
Do they copy
Because-
what you do? I can't remember.
No, they just follow basic instructions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, very basic.
Yeah,
not like
yeah.
they can do, like, complicated fighting maneuvers
Yeah,
or
They're
anything.
not. Yeah, they're not stronger than they used to
I
be.
have
The
an
real
idea
problem
about to
is
get
just
us
that
back
you don't
together.
know where.
So you didn't see him
No.
anywhere.
Why don't we go for the stairs?
We have to
Like,
find-
should we just peace out?
Yeah.
I mean,
Try.
they're just normies, so we could just push through them. They cannot stop me.
You could just like.
Yeah, and you said we were invited up to the second set of stairs at least, so maybe we can just go, yeah, see you guys later.
You're like, I'm just.
You
not
gotta
gonna-
see, if you want us to
Ragnar,
stop, you're gonna
you
have
have
to
the
stop.
wave, right?
Yeah.
No, I have the gust in the trunk. I,
I
can
thought
do.
you had the wave. I
not
think that's your
according
water
to the
one. Your
wiki.
water one is to translate damage into movement.
That's called the gust.
That's the gust. Okay.
Yeah. Couldn't you use the gust to like push everyone like fucking like?
And us too.
No damage translates to feet moved.
But it'll push all of us too. Like, she doesn't know who we are.
Well, that's still like doesn't matter. Like fuck it. Like we.
If you hit a wall, it will
I
make a
am
lot
tiny.
of difference.
Yeah.
I'm saying that right now. That is a great way to push a lot of these pedestrians out of the way.
Sure.
And then you can just
Poor
hope your
people.
saving roll will make sure you don't die. We are
I mean,
heroes. for a
I could
reason.
very easily kill a normal person, as you've seen.
We don't
So
have
can all
time
of
to.
you.
I don't mean to brag,
Well, one of the.
but I,
feel
could easily
like the
kill a
main
normal
danger-
I
person.
accidentally kill a normie almost
I feel
every
like the main
day.
danger of Tuesday is not very potent for you guys because it's more the danger that you will kill innocent people.
My
We don't
plan
care
was
about
Shira
to-
was like, oh no, the
Roxanne killed so
innocents."
many innocent people last time you fought Tuesday.
My plan was
mean,
just to make
they're
my
just-
way to Ragna, get up on your shoulders, and then there'll just be two Tuesday-looking things on each other. So obviously that's us.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. And then we could be like, over here! Or I can ride you around to pick them all up.
Okay, so why don't we just find each other?
You can't find anybody.
I can find them.
So,
Well, she can, but
Do you want to delay your turn until after Pia?
yeah, if Pia comes to me, then we can
Okay.
scoop
Roxanne,
everyone
what'd you
up.
roll?
8.
I did a 13.
Okay, so yeah, we are
Yeah.
going. So
I got a 15.
So we're just gonna go around like that.
All right.
So then you're gonna delay your turn. Pia, what would you like to do?
I would like to make my way over to Ragna with my little ice piece thing. And I feel like I have a way to get through without anybody noticing me, if that's going to be a problem.
Would you like to try that? Because you can't do it after you.
Yeah. Let me just see where that is.
I'm gonna
Mel.
try and take a drink of water.
Okay, I'll try not to say anything stupid for a second. Pass
Yeah,
without
just don't
trace.
be funny. Nobody be funny.
I can pass without trace. I have one of my level 2 spells left. So I'm going to use pass without.
Pass without trace is not for people not noticing you. It's
Yeah.
for not leaving a trail that can be followed. So
Really?
normally you use it in like.
I
the
feel
forest.
like I've used it as a way to sneak by things before.
Well, let me see what it does then.
Yeah, I don't have my cards
I
anymore.
mean, the books are right there.
Let's
There's a
see.
I
Player's
I
handbook.
have like a thing here. Pass without.
Oh.
Jeez,
Sorry.
I don't think you're gonna find it before I do.
Well, now it's a race.
It's not. So, a veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection.
Yeah.
For the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you, has a 10+ bonus to dexterity stealth checks and can't be tracked except by magical means. A character that receives this bonus leaves behind no tracks or traces of his passage.
Okay, so it's a plus 10 to sneaking, and then also what you said. So it's
Okay.
both things.
So do you want to do that?
Yeah, I'll get
Okay.
over to Ragna that way.
Okay, so you cast pass.
Can
pass
you
without-
select all of us even though you don't necessarily know exactly who we are? Because we're within 30 feet and you
Yeah, all
know
of you,
who we are.
All of you would actually have that. It's concentration. You can hold it for up to an hour, but if you attempt to cast another spell
Yeah.
or do a skill check that requires
So
concentration,
you can do it to all of
Yeah,
us.
I'll do it to all of you guys, since I
I
know
don't think
where
you
you
even have
are.
a choice about that. It just
Yeah.
is to everybody.
Roxanne,
No,
do you have a little
It's
thing
a certain
pencils
amount
on
of
that over
creatures within 30 feet of you. It's not every creature.
each creature you choose within 30 feet of you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so each creature you choose.
I don't think you can choose them because you don't know who they are. Oh, you do. You have the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that would be a way to.
Thank you.
So
But
we
this-
might just be able to all just walk out of here. Great. Just use it.
Bad pencil.
I wanted one that I guess that one has an eraser. I just needed to make a mark that I had
Oh.
used my last thing.
I mean, I
Okay.
whatever. All right.
Okay, so you cast Pass Without Trace. A cloak of shadows settles over you, making you that much easier to just
The fuck is
move
that little
into the-
shadow moving around the room?
Yeah, there's a cloak of shadows in this room filled with cloaky shadows. Which probably helps it also you blend in because now you're just melding into the other cloaky people. And you want to move stealthily?
Yes.
Okay, roll.
I feel like it was such a good plan that you should just let Dana have
It's
it.
a good plan.
Oh, it was
No.
a 20.
Yeah, that sounds like the level of excitement that comes into your voice when you're
Oh, sucks. We're
Dana,
too
could you roll-
good at
Could
this.
you roll a d4 for me?
No.
She doesn't have one. She's only got a rock that's got some numbers on it. That
2.
doesn't
Okay.
mean nothing.
That's nothing. You just
I trip.
don't. You
You
don't
just
even
fail your,
like,
your stealth.
it's a regular failure. It's 1 and 2 are regular failures. 3 is
Lose a turn,
lose a
4 is
turn,
catastrophic.
4 is catastrophic.
Yeah.
Okay. But imagine if we were just still doing the rules where it was always catastrophic.
I mean, there's a reason we stopped doing that because it doesn't make any sense that every 1 in 20 chance of catastrophic failure
it's
is ridiculous.
hilarious, though. You have a 1 in 20 chance of, wonderful success. Okay, so you are moving around. You're moving towards. What were you moving towards?
Ragna.
Ragna. So you're moving towards
Tallest thing.
Ragna. You do just move to Ragna. Like
Okay.
nothing stops you from moving to Ragna. Like so you walk across trying to be as stealthy as possible, and you feel like something grab onto your wrist.
Oh, my little wrist.
The wrist that's holding
No.
the circle, and roll a strength check.
I'm gonna eat the stone.
How are you gonna get that back, Dana?
I put them in my mouth. I'm not gonna actually eat it.
Oh, okay.
4 plus nothing because I am a weakling. Yeah.
Okay, so the person is just like whoever it is, who knows, is behind you, so you can't see like who it is. But they've grabbed onto your wrist.
Okay.
Not they haven't tried to grab the thing out of your hand or anything. They just grabbed onto your wrist and they wrench your hand away from your face. As your hand moves away from your face, suddenly instead of having this weird double vision where you see both regular people and cloaked Tuesdays, you see only Tuesdays as the truth disappears from your vision. You are basically right next to Ragna.
Do I look or do I? I'm gonna yell to Ragna. Ragna!
Pia?
Okay, Ragna, one of the like cloaks next to you, like you hear Pia's voice come from it.
I have the stone in my hand. Can you see the stone in my hand?
You just see like one of the cloaks wrestling with another one of the cloaks, literally right next to you.
Okay, I'm gonna punch the other one in the face.
Okay.
Non-lethal!
Non-lethal! Okay, so you just reach over.
Slit everybody's
Listen,
throats.
if you didn't want this
whispering,
to happen, I don't know why you came to me.
You
We'll punch the other one.
roll damage.
Well, I'm punching not Pia. Is that not clear?
Yes, I know.
Okay. Roll damage.
Is it clear to you though? That's the question.
I think it's pretty clear that it's.
I'm gonna do the one that isn't saying my name.
Yeah, exactly. It's clear enough.
Not to mention one is attacking another one.
Yeah.
Oh, I rolled a 12, which is for my axe. I don't know what my punch would be.
Did you want to use your punch and not your axe, or you just wanted to be non-lethal?
You can just non-lethal your axe.
Well, no, I feel
Yeah,
like the
no.
way that I want to do non-lethal, like, I mean, yes, you could non-lethal your axe and hit with the flat side.
Yeah.
You could just
It doesn't
hash
have
damage.
a flat side.
Is it a morning star? Like, what do you mean?
No, like
Like,
No.
oh, like smacking the side?
yeah, like clapping
Sure.
those cheeks with the flat of the
Sure.
blade.
I'll do that.
Okay, you're gonna clap those cheeks.
Sure.
Okay. So you like your axe is already in your hands from cleaving some other poor bastard in half, and you just reach over and you remember halfway through the swing like, oh wait, this might be a regular person, and just sort of like turn it to the side as it's coming down, even though you've already like swung it with all your might and the intent to kill. So it collapses down onto the head of this person, flattening them to the ground. You hear several noises that a human body should not make.
Consider yourself clapped.
Pia, you're okay. You're still
Awesome.
holding the
Good.
circle.
I'm gonna hold it up to Ragnar's face so they can see. And I
Okay.
was like, let's go find the others and then get out of here.
You see the Tuesday hold their hand up to their face. You have no clue. Like they don't appear to have anything in their hand. And then Pia says that.
Well, I want
No,
to
hold
hold
it
it
up
up
to
to her
Ragnar.
eyes.
Oh,
yeah.
you're right. So
Well, I'm
Pia-
gonna go tippy toes like, meh.
No, you're all
yeah, I
the
don't think
same
you
height right now.
Oh, okay. What?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's wonderful.
Feels so tall.
Yeah, all the short. There's a lot of short people.
Can
in
you
this
just
group.
like get on my shoulders and hold it in front of my face for
Yes.
me?
Okay.
I will climb
So you
on your
So
shoulders.
Tuesday climbs up onto your shoulders, which
Okay.
you're trying to keep yourself from not killing this
So
person.
now we all just see a stack of Tuesdays.
Yeah, all of you now see a stack o' Tuesday on the side. Tuesday's so nice you have it twice. And Pia holds, like, Tuesday reaches down and puts their hand next to your face, and all of a sudden you are looking through this stone circle, and you have double vision, where in one eye you see a crowd of dark cloaked figures, and the other eye you see a bunch of weird, stiff partygoers. And your friends. Yes, boy.
That was the weird stuff party.
Yeah, that's what they sound like.
Okay.
Hired dogs.
How close are my so-called friends?
They're just scattered about the room. The closest one to you is Dweezil.
Conveniently, it's my turn next.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I wonder why.
I don't know.
So the stack of Tuesdays approaches you.
Become one.
Are we still cloaked?
Are we gonna, like, Mario this?
Oh yeah,
Yes,
the, like the Goomba
absolutely.
stack.
Yeah, Goomba stack.
And then we get, out of this room and we're no longer the same size. I am crushed between everybody else's weight.
Nice.
Are you guys coming towards
Yeah,
me?
what are you doing, Ragnar? It's your turn.
I'm approaching Dweezil.
Okay. The stack of Tuesdays approaches you, lumbering, like moving back and forth oddly. Every so often, it seems to be like whatever is doing the sort of like illusion seems to attempt to make it one very large Tuesday. It's just sort of like flickering between a stack of Tuesdays and one very tall Tuesday.
Okay.
It's,
For
it's
some
a
reason-
disconcerting image.
For some reason, this also gives me confidence that it is not the enemy because it seems like a bizarre enough.
Yeah, it certainly isn't very stealthy, even if it
Yes.
is very threatening.
Is this just a bunch of children? Hello. You can't come into this club. You can't drink. You're too young. I know it's just a bunch of children in a trench coat shaped like two people.
I was checking to see how old I was, but I can't remember.
All right.
I am an adult!
Are you guys going to
you
say
an
something, or are you just going to quietly approach
As a gnome,
me?
I think I'm an adult.
Are you? I
A
thought you
big,
might be kind of young, actually.
Like, well, a young adult.
I know I think Shira is not an adult.
A teen? A sulky teen?
Shira's like an older teen, I think.
Yeah.
Are you guys going to say anything?
Yes,
We
hi,
are.
hello, we're here.
It's us, Double Tuesday.
Oh, let's make it a triple Tuesday.
Oh, damn.
Oh shit! Triple scoop.
All right.
So-
I guess I'll just get on the scoop pile.
Okay. So,
So are we sneaking like this? Do we all have to roll?
no, Ragnar has to roll for sneaking.
Okay.
But to be
I'm
honest,
great at
I'm gonna apply disadvantage to your
what?
sneak.
That doesn't seem
Regardless
right.
of the spell, you can have your +10 on top of disadvantage because you're 3 people tall. Like really?
I don't know what you're talking about. One really big Tuesday.
Maybe we should go get Shira
you
next
should
week
be
and have
like
extra
grateful
spells.
that I'm even giving you the option to sneak.
We should go get Shira
I mean,
next.
to be fair, it's not like we're sneaking against people who have their facilities about them. They're kind of zombified.
You are sneaking against someone who has their facilities.
He's not here.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna be like, go get Shira. Let's go get Shira. She can help us.
All three
With
of
sneaky
you
sneaks.
roll luck.
Luck.
And trust me, you want Pia to lose this.
I got 13.
No, actually, you want Raphael to lose this.
I got a 5.
I also got 5.
So,
I got a 13.
does anyone have luck?
No.
No.
Okay, so you two need to roll again. Raphael and...
Do I add any?
What? No,
No, no,
because
no.
we rolled the same.
You rolled the same, right, so please roll again.
Ah.
A 5 again.
15.
So I lost.
That's good. Okay. You are lucky that Dweezil's the one who lost. So Dweezil, you clamber your way up the stack of people, gripping onto the dark cloaks. Who knows what you're actually grabbing onto because you can't see, until you are sitting atop the second Tuesday of the tower.
Okay.
As you reach the top, what's your AC?
It says that I'm legally required to make the joke light here.
Please no.
Yes, give the people what they
It's
want.
not light because you're wearing like actual armor.
18.
18.
It's kind of, we have to make all the classic jokes, you know. We have a limited amount of time to make them in.
Yeah, we're coming
gotta
to
be
the end.
made.
Soon we'll never make another I'm trying to
Bad joke
remember all the
again.
Stupid jokes. Light was definitely the worst one.
You got in clambering and roiling.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
clambering and I was like, here we go. Did I get roiling?
You did.
You did.
This guy was
That
Literally
one was,
like 10
that one was
seconds in.
unintentional. That just happened. I just like that word. It's a good word.
No.
So, as you get to the top, Dweezil, you take 6 damage as you feel a sudden sharp pain in your back. And you need to roll a dexterity save.
All I'm imagining is like in
I
Minecraft
need
when
a
you like
pencil.
are suffocating in the
pencil.
ceiling because you're
Pencil.
riding a horse and you go into a block and you're like taking
not-
damage because you're too tall.
See, I haven't done that because I haven't played since horses were a thing.
So wait, what was I rolling?
Wow.
I need to join when I get back. I'm gonna do that.
11 plus 3, 14.
Okay, so you like wobble very badly and like almost fall off, but you manage to grip the Tuesday underneath you and steady yourself even from the sudden shock of probably being stabbed.
Probably.
You okay up there?
You can't really
I'm
see because
fine.
it's in your back, but it definitely feels like a knife wound.
Okay. I've just been stabbed. We're not alone.
I'm gonna look up with my ring.
There is a throwing knife in Dweezil's back, a
throwing knife.
really big one.
Oh,
Like at least 2 or 3 times bigger than a regular throwing knife.
I'm gonna look from the other direction behind us and see if there's anything over there.
Just partygoers.
There's a knife in your
Gee, thanks.
Maybe you should get down.
Yeah, I guess we probably could just hold hands or something and be able to defend ourselves a little better than a giant stack.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get down.
Well, your
That
turn's
is no
over, so you're
fun.
still currently a stack.
Well, I should be able to, because the only thing I did on my turn was climb this fucking stack. I can't climb back down.
I mean, the stack would have been 12 feet tall. Yeah, the stack would have been like 12 or 13 feet tall. That's like half your movement, isn't it?
So I used the other half of my movement to get off the
But
stack.
climbing is a more difficult type of movement, so I think you move through your movement faster. I think it's half your movement.
Okay, well I'll get down on my next turn.
Okay, Shira,
Okay. So
you see, actually you see multiple things now I think about it. So you are just among a crowd of cloaked Tuesdays. You also, like, because of your own, like, martial training, you realize that you've shifted positions without noticing it.
Yeah.
Like, when they all appeared, you were also in a different spot. However, a few things stand out, even among this crowd of clones. You see a tower of 3 clones wobbling around.
Not just
And-
one really big.
Yeah. And sometimes it looks like just one really big Tuesday, and you feel a ice cold shot of fear into you.
I feel like the giraffe neck should just keep growing.
Oh yeah? Okay, yeah, that's it. It's not a bigger, it's just a more and more giraffe neck. You just look like one of the Alolan execute at this point. So, as you're seeing this tower, though, you spot a knife fly out from the crowd. You spot, like, kind of generally where it came from, too.
Okay,
And
so
hit the top of the giraffe neck near the head.
so because I'm in this situation, I have Skulker, which basically means I'm just completely invisible.
Oh, is it when you're in a crowd?
Also, you have a +10 to your.
Yeah.
You also have a +10, and you also naturally have, like, expertise, so it's like, what, +14 or 15 to your stealth check?
So I'm just super fucking hidden.
You are invisible.
So I'm going to go to the area where I saw the knife fly,
Okay.
and I'm going to look for any more uncharacteristic movement. And then if that happens, I'm going to sneak attack them.
Okay, so roll stealth. Just don't critical fail.
19.
Awesome. You didn't need to roll that high, but you did. So, Shira, you move without disturbing any of the myriad cloaks around you, without making a single noise, without even breathing. Between heartbeats, even. Your heart stops beating because you're that sneaky at this point. I mean, you're just a god at sneaking. And you walk over to the general area. So in this area, you know, it's partygoers, women in fine dresses, men in close-cut suits, some, like, outfits of visiting dignitaries. In general, nothing really makes any of the people stick out from the others, you know. Nothing, they're partygoers, and none of them really cross a line anywhere where they don't seem to be partygoers. And they're all kind of stiff and lifeless and all staring at the tower.
The tower that we're
Wait.
inside of?
No, the Tower of Tuesdays.
Oh,
Wait, but they all look like Tuesdays, though, right? Or do I see them?
Oh,
as
I'm sorry.
party
You
girls?
don't see that. I'm sorry. I'm so used to, like, you using that.
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
You just see a bunch of Tuesdays staring at the tower.
Okay. I'm just waiting for a Tuesday to do a weird thing.
Okay. Shira
So-
holds action.
Yeah. So if I see a Tuesday do a weird thing, I am going to sneak attack with all of my ferocity.
Oh gosh. Well. Okay. Sapphire Melody. It's just your turn. That's just a scary thing to go after. But yeah, it's your turn. You see what I've said before.
the stack.
You see the stack of Tuesdays and or a giraffe with a very long neck. And that's it. And then besides it, it's just like a crowd of like fabric moving softly as Tuesdays stand around staring. Some of them are staring at you. Most are staring at the tower.
I'm I'm just gonna like touch one of the ones that's staring at me and shocking grasp it
Okay.
them.
While screaming lethal.
I think it's.
I'll kill them.
No, I don't think non-lethal has ever.
Oh
been
no,
a
I just
thing.
said screaming
I don't-
lethal.
yeah, I don't-
Yeah.
I don't do
So,
non-lethal unless it's very special.
Roll to hit. It's a touch attack. But they're not really gonna. Forget that. Just roll damage. They're not gonna get out of your way.
I don't have my little spell book with me, so I don't really remember what damage I'm supposed to roll. I think it's a D8.
Yeah,
It's a
shocking
D8.
grasp is D8.
Is this a D8? Yeah. Because it's just a cantrip. Okay.
It's not just a D8 because you're kind of a high level.
Maybe it's 2D8.
Do you want me to check? You will probably need to know for your cantrip considering it's like your basic attack.
Yeah,
This is Shocking Grasp.
yeah, it is. Ugh, I feel silly. I thought I had everything, but
Shocking Grasp.
It's almost
At
like we
level
haven't
10.
played in 2 years.
yeah.
Well, I mean, this might CK on hit target takes 1d8. Oh, it doesn't get stronger. Wait.
Yeah.
The spell's damage increases by 1d8 when you reach 5th level, 2d8, 11th level, 3d8, and 17.
Oh, we're just
2d8.
short of 3D8, so 2D8.
I thought you guys were level 11.
No, we're level 10.
10.
Bet I told you to level up at some point, but who knows?
We would have leveled up if you told us to freaking level up. We
It's been a
love to be
while.
strong.
Yeah.
17 plus
Is this?
7
What?
damage.
Oh wow. Okay,
But
you're like
you-
2d8.
Your attack bonus gets added to your damage, doesn't it? Or is that
It gets
just-
added to the end, not to each dice.
okay? Yeah. So,
So it's 2d8 plus your damage bonus.
I haven't done math in a while.
Okay, what'd you roll?
An
24.
8 and a
I don't know. You
Plus
said 17?
Well,
So
you can't roll
27?
8 and 8 is 16, so
Wow.
Wait,
you
it's
rolled
8 and 7. I
8 and
rolled,
7.
Oh,
Okay, so
15.
15.
plus your damage.
Which is my attack bonus. Spell attack bonus is 7. So numbers.
I don't think you
22.
don't add the attack bonus. You just add your significant modifier. So it's
Yeah.
either intelligence or wisdom, depending on
What are you? You're.
I'm a sorcerer, so it's charisma.
Charisma. Okay, then
So
you just add the
+5.
charisma bonus.
Okay, so you rolled a 15.
5 plus 15,
So
20.
20 damage.
Okay. Well,
Crackling, lovely smell of
Yes.
meat.
you reach forward and like push through the folds of the cloak and grab onto flesh, properly grounding yourself for what's about to come. And you then release a burst of electricity that passes between you and your target. They explode.
Am I dirty again?
Yes, I'm. You spent all that time, and now you're just covered from head to toe in blood again.
Meat slurry.
Oops.
Well, you know,
That was like way more health than they had.
I mean, these are just like regular people,
Yeah, they're
right?
just regular people.
So they have
I
like one
can't
hit
tell
die,
that.
right?
It
Not-
looks like
They have one hit die, and
Like
it's
a
like
D4, right?
It's like a D3 or something.
You could have just punched him.
I
Because they're not even level 1.
Yeah.
Now I know for next time. I don't have to like make them into.
How do
You don't need to
explode.
roll near max damage.
That too.
How can you tell Sapphire from everyone else? Oh, it's the fucking one covered in blood all the time.
Well,
And it's slightly
Is-
smoking
does
around
it
them.
show up on like my when I look at my hands? Am I like the?
You're just you. When you
Okay.
look at yourself, you're just you.
Oh, jeez. I'm covered in blood again.
You need to learn the cleaning cantrip.
Yeah,
I think there is
I
one.
really do need to learn that. Like, go out of my way and learn it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a cantrip too.
Okay. I guess I'm just gonna wander towards the stack.
Okay, you're gonna walk over to the stack.
Yeah.
Okay. You walk over to the stack, and what is your AC?
My AC, where is anything on the sheet? 17.
Okay.
Oh god.
Revenge of the splattered person.
So all of a sudden you feel a sharp pain in your side. You take 9 damage as something
Ouch.
punctures your body.
I don't have
Uh,
any pencils, do I?
Shira, you see
I
two
have a
things
yellow
from your
colored
position.
pencil.
Okay.
You see one of the Tuesdays like moving independently of the group and the very long necked Tuesday, and you see one of the regular like party goers sort of like
I mean, another Tuesday.
oh yeah, you don't see party goers. You just and you see another Tuesday like do a small, almost unnoticeable motion that you would have missed had you not been like standing right next to them.
Just blender them.
Blender them? Okay. Roll to blender.
Should I look that up in the book?
13 plus my
The
dex.
blender ability?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should do that.
Do you roll at an advantage from a hidden
It's a
perspective?
Sneak attack, so yeah, it's an advantage, I
Yeah.
believe.
that's
Is
fine.
it? Probably. Makes sense.
I would imagine somebody completely unaware that you're standing right next to them isn't
Yeah,
defending
I got a
themselves.
13 and a 2, so I'll take the 13.
Yeah.
I imagine the 2 was your second roll.
Yeah. So 17.
17. Okay. Shira, you leap forward immediately. Like, Tuesday is right there. You are lying in wait, pressed along the ground, no more than a black smudge upon the floor. And the moment there is movement from you. You leap upon Tuesday, pulling out several knives, more knives than you in fact have hands, and roll for damage.
Oh, so sweet.
Also, do you want to do this non-lethally?
No.
Oh, come on.
Blood, blood, blood.
Okay.
Join me, says Sapphire Melody, dripping from head to toe.
And then
Let's all get messy.
using a knife. So
Bathe
it's a
in the blood of our
D4.
enemies. It makes us
Oh,
stronger.
D4. Okay.
Jesus.
6, 10, 14, 18, 22. 22 damage.
Okay. And you drive Tuesday to the ground, stuffing them with every knife you have on your person. They are not moving. You are covered up to your shoulders in blood.
Now, did they...
You didn't mention them turning back into a party.
Yeah,
goer.
they didn't turn into anything, did they?
Not yet, no.
I'm gonna try and like touch the mask. Is it real?
Yes? But all the masks would feel real.
But the other people who we killed instantly.
Transform back.
They didn't instantly transform back. You just like see a person underneath like clothing.
Get him, Nikki.
Oh.
Strip them down.
Just tear the mask off.
Yeah.
Isn't the mask like bolted on though?
No, it's just a mask.
Yeah, I'll try and take the mask off.
Okay, you search around for a little while before you find like several like straps holding the mask on in like a very secure way. Takes you a moment, but you undo them and pull off the mask, and you see a sort of young person with like orangish brown hair and like copious amount of scars.
That sounds right to me. I don't know.
Is the illusion still going?
Yes.
It sounds right to me because that, I don't know, doesn't sound like a noble who would be on the second floor.
Yeah.
Well, the second floor isn't like, you know, it's not the big shots. It's
but-
people who think they're big shots.
I mean, they're bigger shots than the first floor. They're certainly not random
First
young
floor is
people
just
covered
the-
in scars. That just sounds like a warrior.
Yeah, the first floor is just like the people, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to announce I got Tuesday. Come to me. I have them on the ground.
One of the Tuesdays yells out that.
Is it in Shira's voice too? Like, can we hear each other's voices properly?
It kind of, it feels warped. It sounds like Shira's voice, but it almost sounds like something pretending to be Shira.
Can I put this stone to my ear?
Okay, you put the stone to your ear in the middle of Shira talking, and sort of the strangeness of it like melts away.
Sweet.
And you almost don't even know what it was that was weird before. But yeah, that's just Shira talking.
Alright, I'm going to click my heels around Ragna.
Okay, you
I thought we were going to dissolve the stack.
you bring the stirrups into Ragna. Ragna, roll a what do you call it?
Anti-riding check?
No, a charisma save.
Charisma save.
Yeah, that's what you use for checks of like willpower.
So you don't neigh.
That's a 9.
Do I have to go against it or no?
Charisma. I got a +1 in charisma.
Okay, you for some reason turn around and walk towards like Shira without really thinking about why you're doing it.
Yeah. Just vibing.
You're just like, yeah, okay.
I'm a little, inflated by the being the same size. As
I
each
know,
other.
you feel so tall right now, and not even just like the fact that you were taller before, but now you're even taller.
I
You're
know.
looking down on people. This is what it feels like.
Yeah.
You're never getting off Ragna's shoulders.
No.
So, the the tower, the giant giraffe walks over to you, Shira, and is standing above you, looming.
We're all just standing there.
I assume that's you guys.
I'm gonna get down now.
Okay, so you all Dweezil gets down. I don't know if you get down, Pia.
No. I do want to use the little stone and look down at the floor, though.
At the dead.
You look down at the floor, and there's like a dead party goer there. It's sort of a young person, like wearing a sort of like loose, like finery. They have like some scars like on the back of like their neck and around their jaw, and they're very dead.
Are you sure this is them? And I'll pass you the stone.
Yeah, so I see the same thing.
Yep.
I'll take it back.
Just slowly start removing my knives from this useless corpse.
Okay.
Go back to my hiding again.
You remove the knives from the corpse. As you're doing so, you watch as the robes fade from existence, leaving only party goers who collapse like puppets with their strings cut.
No, you got it.
Oh,
Got him!
Woo!
All right, let's get up
job.
these next stairs. Let's just not,
As I'm
dawdle around and wait
go.
for something else to happen. Let's
as
leave.
I'm removing my knives, I'm
Can
gonna
you
check
remove the
their
knife out of your
pockets
back,
for
Raphael?
Oh yeah.
any more stones like that.
Sure. So you check their pockets. They also have one of those stones.
Okay, I'll grab it, and I'm gonna take the mask.
Okay, and so right in your inventory,
Glory.
just I don't really know what to call them. I don't know
Giraffe
if they actually have
mask.
names.
I mean, just giraffe mask. I think will be fine. You'll know whose mask it is.
There's a yellow
what?
cloak
I don't mean the
somewhere.
mask. I meant the stone.
Oh.
Just I guess write fairy stone and then write Tuesday's mask.
I'm gonna look through Tuesday's mask.
It's just a mask. There's like it seems to be like something like built and woven into like the armature that keeps it stiff, but it's too complicated magically for you to know what it is.
Yeah.
Am I tiny again?
Yes.
Damn.
You're just on top of
Well, no, because you're still
Well,
on
you're on
Ragnar.
Ragna's shoulders, so
Yeah.
you're still kind of tall, but
Yeah.
you yourself.
We're unstoppable like this.
Yes. So you're on Ragna's
All right,
shoulders,
I'll
but
stay up there for a little while.
you're short.
Okay.
Okay,
Got
so John, you get those?
All right. Do we want to keep moving? I feel like we don't have time to just
Yeah, no.
hang around. Also,
This is the first time you actually looted one of the bodies. You didn't loot the last one, which I thought was interesting.
we were in a hurry.
Yeah, I know.
the-
You are in a hurry.
I already went through his pockets before.
Yeah. So we did technically
did it
just
when
loot
he
him
was-
before he was dead.
Yeah.
Okay. So
All right. Let's head
you're-
to the next floor.
Okay. So you do the same thing. It takes a little bit faster this time because now John also has a circle, so you don't need to pass it around nearly as much. You step through the carpet, winding your way through it, moving forward whenever you get slightly turned around, and you walk up into the third floor. If I remember correctly, the third floor is where stuff starts getting weird. I think this has grass down, and people were
It was the happy floor, right? Like
yeah,
the-
they were happy. It's not as bad as I remember the next floor being much worse. I think the next floor was just like a level of like bacchanalian insanity was the fourth floor.
Yeah.
Where you couldn't even tell what any of the food was at that point. So I think this is where things started getting weird and people were oddly happy. And this is also maybe where you tore someone's wing off.
Yeah, that was
wasn't
me.
this time.
That was
was
me.
you?
I don't
Yeah.
remember. I asked like for a feather, and they just ripped their whole wing off.
Yeah.
And I was like, "That's not what I meant."
Okay, so
I remember having a very hard time keeping up with that entire section. Like from now until like the top of the tower, I was like, I'm fucking lost.
I feel like you kept getting called to work or something.
Oh, there was that too. Like I was
Yeah.
working a shitload, so it was like, oh, my life is a living spiral.
So the next, you walk up the stairs and step into the next area, and it appears that you have simply stepped out into a vast plains. Grass extends in every direction that you see, flowing gently under a blue sky.
What the fuck?
Thought you were gonna end it there.
I haven't. That is it. That's why I paused.
You did-
Thank you for listening, everybody.